Hi everybody, Dan Illman here, taking a look at the DRF race of the day for Friday, May the 29th. It's race number 3 at Santa Anita, a Cal-bred maiden special weight going 5.5 furlongs, and it kicks off the rainbow, pick 6. Before I get to the analysis, I'd like to remind you to please try those new DRF mobile pass performances. Get true mobile access anywhere, anytime on your phone with these DRF classic pass performances. Get the exclusive lifetime buyer speed figure graph as well. Download quick and easy. Learn more, drf.com/MPPS. Here's the field for race number 3 at the Great Race Place on Friday, and you can download free formulator pass performances for this event on the Race of the Day event page at drf.com. Access them and handicap along with me. We've got 8 horses entered in the body of the race, several horses on the also eligible list, and I believe pace could be one of the major determining factors in this race. We take a look at the Timeform US pace projector, and it appears that the number 1 Let's Get Wild has a strong pace advantage, which would be a different scenario than in Let's Get Wild's last race, where she dueled in between horses, and as we turn into the stretch, we're going to see her finish second as the favorite in sort of a one-paced fashion. I wonder if she cared for the cut in the ground that day. The turf course was designated as good, but it's also fair to wonder about the competition in this race. Several horses have returned, and they haven't exactly distinguished themselves in their subsequent starts. That being said, barring a quick first-time starter, Let's Get Wild has the speed to get to the lead in this race. She boasts competitive buyer speed figures, and she should be tough if she is able to get to a lonely early lead. The 2 is Tiger's Princess, who has only raced once in her career and might have been overmatched against open $50,000 maiden claimers. The runner-up in that race coming back to finish 3rd with a 57 buyer speed figure in a $40,000 maiden claiming race on the dirt. Tiger's Princess didn't do much running that day, but she also didn't break very well, and she is expected to improve a little bit with that race under her belt. Here's a formulator fact for her good trainer, Matt Chu. Over the past 5 years with horses aged 3 and up on turf, returning off a 2 to 4 month layoff, 4% winners, 99-cent ROI. Take the formulator fact with a grain of salt. Tiger's Princess should be a good price on the tote. The 3 is Our Romance, and Our Romance's upside might be limited. She has already raced 9 times, but she is also returning to her favorite surface after trying dirt in her most recent start. 2 starts back on turf, she ran a solid 3rd, and we're going to take a look at that race right now. And the winner of that race was very sharp. She came back to finish 2nd in her first start against winners, a Cal-bred non-winners of one other than, with a 71 buyer speed figure. Our Romance has some back buyer speed figures that would make her tough, and Timeform US has her relatively close to the pace. My concern is that her best races on the turf have come going longer, and that she might be out-sprinted a little bit more than Timeform US expects in the early portion of this race. That being said, she should be a solid price. She should be running late. She's come out of a solid race. This might be a little bit of a hidden class drop for Our Romance. The 4 is Gifted Talk, one of the 2 first-time starters in here. She is by Chattahoochee War, 0 for 12 with first-time turf runners, 0 for 11 with older debut runners. The unraced Dam has foaled 1 winner from 3 starters. All 3 of those horses tried the turf without success. Gifted Talk is trained by Phil D'Amato, one of the best trainers on the Southern California circuit. I'm just not sure what we're going to get from Gifted Talk against several horses that have approached the buyer par for this level. I'm inclined to give her 1, taking a wait-and-see approach. Ride Sally Ride is the number 5, and Ride Sally Ride last time out broke from the rail and really never got involved. It was another solid race, however, where the 3rd place finisher came back to win a state-bred maiden special weight with a 73 buyer speed figure. Ride Sally Ride's speed figures pale in comparison to those of the major contenders in this race. She is going to need to improve a bit if she is to threaten for the win. She should be a solid price, switching to Tiago Pereira. The 6 is What a Family. This is a 2nd-time starter trained by Ben Cecil. She was just outrun in her career debut. That was a race that we saw where Let's Get Wild finished 2nd. I guess she can improve off of that performance 2nd time out. She's going to have to improve because she's got Let's Get Wild in here again, and this time Let's Get Wild might have a more advantageous pace scenario. But I do respect this pedigree, and I think What a Family can improve a little bit. Bella Chica is a major danger from off the pace for trainer Mike Pipe. This is a filly that has hit the board in all 3 prior starts, including this race on February February the 23rd. She has not been good from the gate in her last 2 starts, and that might have been the key as to why she hasn't been able to get the job done. In her career debut way back when, preceding a year-plus layoff, she did show good speed going down the hill, and if she can stay within range of the number 1, you can make the argument that she has a stronger finish than Let's Get Wild. Bella Chica the 7, a very logical factor in this field. First-time starter, the number 8, Fireproof, goes out for a very dangerous trainer in Richard Baltus. This is a $19,000 weanling purchase who sold down for only $5,000 as a yearling. The sire Unusual Heat gets 12% winners with first-time turf runners, 9% winners from older debut runners. The placed dam was unraced on the turf. She has foaled 6 winners from 7 starters. 4 starters tried the turf. 2 of them won. The dam is a half to out of place, who won the Clark handicap on the dirt. This is the female family of Versailles Treaty, an excellent Phipps bred runner that excelled on the dirt a long time ago. There's a lot of dirt on the bottom of this pedigree. Unusual Heats, well, they can run on turf. I just wonder if Fireproof's going to want a little bit more distance than this 5.5 furlongs. It appears she's found a good spot class-wise for her career debut. We take a look at my top selections for race number 3 at Santa Anita on Friday. I am hoping that pace makes the race and that Let's Get Wild is able to get to an easy early lead and then hold off the onrushing charges of the 3 Hour Romance and the 7 Bella Chica. I'm going 1, 3, 7, and 4. Race number 3 at Santa Anita on Friday. Your DRF race of the day has an approximate post time of 1:33 Pacific. Best of luck.